Um, but it's
What was
you
the
know,
biggest
and we
shocker for you when you got into it with the cartel? What was the thing when you got into it that just like slapped your forehead like I never saw this coming? Was there anything like that that really?
well, I think one time I became very close to the Mexican attorney generals. We worked very closely with them to try to, battle these things and be in communication. And I remember one time talking to the Mexican attorney general. I said, and he was a general. He was an army general before he became the attorney general. And I said, General, what is y'all's budget at the PGR, which is the name of the DA's of the U.S. attorneys? I mean, the Department of Justice in Mexico. And he said what the budget was, and I nearly dropped out of my chair because I mean his budget for his entire country was the equivalent of like the Southern District of Texas and the Western District of Texas budget. And there's 94 districts, and the budget of New York and LA is, I think what they had such little money, and they were going up against ruthless killers that had unlimited budgets. And in a lot of ways, I think they were completely heroic. And of course, there's a lot of corruption in Mexico, and a lot of state police are in on the deal. But it's just they fight against very difficult circumstances. We have such a better situation here, and we don't have. And there's plenty of corruption in the United States, and I prosecuted many police officers and public officials, but it's still just a fraction of the rest of the world where corruption is just a way of life.